Hi, let's see this question which involves Venn diagram and probability. In this question, a Venn diagram is given to you. It shows the sports played by the students in a year 10 class. This box which you see, this is called sample space. Sample space is the list of all possible outcomes. So this is all possible students in our question, in this case, year 10 class. So now let's answer the questions. How many students are there in the class? So when you're answering A, you will have to see how many students are there in the class. First circle shows students who play football and the second circle shows students who play rugby. So this common area which you see here, this shows number of students who are playing both the sports. So how many students are in the class? So I have students who play only football plus students who play only rugby. This area is only rugby. And then I have students who play both, which is this common area. These are the students who are playing both the sports. So both football and rugby. Now, we also have students who don't play these sports. They don't play football or rugby, but still they are a part of year 10 class. So these are these students. Outside football and rugby circle, what you see are the students who don't play any of the sports. So that will be students who play none. Let's solve it further. So students who play only football, students who play only rugby, and students who play both football and rugby, this common region here, plus those students who play none of the sports. So now only football, if we check from the Venn diagram, 12 students play only football, plus only rugby I have 7 students, plus both football and rugby 5 students, plus none of the sports 9. And when I find this total, it will be 33. So 33 shows the total number of students in year 10 class, or it is our sample space, or these are the total possible outcomes. A student is chosen at random. So I'm picking one student at random. Find the probability that the student plays football. So out of this slot, which you see here, I'm choosing any one student out of the entire year 10 class, which is 33 students. So the total possible outcomes for me is 33 because I'm making a choice out of 33. How many students play football? This is that area. In this region, you will find students who play football. So students who play football are 12 plus 5. It doesn't matter if it also consists of some common students who play both the games, both the sports. But these are the people in this circle who play football. Understanding the language of the question is very important. They haven't said only football. If they have said only football, then we would have taken only 12. So number of students who play football are 12 plus 5, 17. The formula which we are going to use for second part of the question is probability of an event happening. So remember this formula. Probability of an event is equal to number of ways an event can occur or number of favorable outcomes upon the total outcomes. This is the total outcomes or total number of possible outcomes or number of sample space. S for sample space and E for event. Alright. So in our case, the event is football. So our favorable event here is football. So the favorable outcomes are 17 because 17 students play football. So number of ways an event can occur is 17 upon the total outcomes. That means the total possibilities or the entire universal set or sample space, which is 33 in our case. So this is your answer. You can find probability as a fraction or a percentage or decimal. Generally, this will be preferred for this kind of question. We have seen there are 33 students in the class. I just changed the format of the board to accommodate all the parts properly. So let's answer the second question. Place both the code. So here we are referring to this common area, common region, because that indicates all those students who are playing both the sports. So probability of both the sports F R is 5/33 because total students are 33 and out of 33 we are choosing those who play both the sports. Let's answer the third part now. Plays football or rugby? So these are the students who play only football. These students play only rugby. Have a greater look at the question. Question says plays football or rugby, which means there will be some students who would play both. So these kinds of events are called non-mutually exclusive. They are not completely disjoint. So in this case, we are going to use a formula which is probability of F or R, which is probability of playing football or rugby, is probability of students who play football plus probability of choosing a student who play rugby minus probability of students who play both. I'm writing here intersection because that's the intersection part. These are the students, 5 students who are playing both. So I will get probability of students who choosing a student who played football is 17/33 plus probability of getting a student who plays rugby is 12/33 minus probability of the student who are playing both. Why are we subtracting it once? Because in these two scenarios we have counted the common ones also, but we have counted twice. This common area has come into picture in this as well as this, but it has come into picture twice, whereas we have only one common region. So I'll write -5/33. When we solve this, I will get 29 minus 5/33, which is 24/33. And when you simplify this, you will get 8/11. Let's solve the last part, which is probability of choosing a student who plays exactly one of these sports. So one of these spots will be probability of students who are playing only football plus probability of finding a student who play only rugby. So this will be 12 upon 33 plus 7 upon 33, which is 19 upon 33. So 19 upon 33 is the probability of choosing a student who play exactly one of these spots. So I have taken 12 because exactly 12 students play only football, exactly 7 students play only rugby. So the total probability here is 12 upon 33 plus 7 upon 33, which is 19 upon 33. And this question is solved.